What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to this new video. I'm gonna be touring some of the top popular neighborhoods over on the northern side of Frisco, kind of along 380 and 423. This is Greyhawk that I'm going into right now. And this first neighborhood is gonna be on the cheaper side. I'm gonna slowly kind of go more expensive each neighborhood I go in, just to give you guys a good idea. But this is right off El Dorado. This is a good location. All these three neighborhoods I'm gonna tour feed into Frisco ISD, Lone Star High School, Stafford Middle School. So they all share those similarities, but they have differences with like the prices and that stuff. This is gonna be on the low end. Median price in here, $440,000. Average price per square foot, $170 up to $180 per square foot, kind of depending on where you're at within this neighborhood. This neighborhood's pretty big compared to the other two that I'm gonna go tour. This neighborhood, Greyhawk, started getting built in 2002. So if you can notice, the houses are gonna be a little bit older. They're gonna have a different feel. Gonna be a lot of red brick through here with like no stone. If you also notice, driving through here, they actually have parking spaces for the front yard. So not only do you have a really big front yard within this neighborhood, but you also have like your own little front parking on in front of your house. Kind of gives you more room to have cars out on the street. So and they're kind of more protected because it's kind of on the inside of the curb. They kind of have it built in on that front entryway. Then within the neighborhood is this really big roundabout and a huge hill, and up on the top is just like a hangout area. I think it's closed right now for construction, but you can go, sometimes people run up it for exercise, and then up top is like a little pavilion you can hang out at. And they have a little river running through the middle of the neighborhood that you can kind of run around. There's sidewalks kind of built out on the other side for walking, so it's a good neighborhood if you want to walk around. They got a lot of benches and type of stuff. But yeah, this is a pretty big neighborhood. It's kind of on both sides of 423 and El Dorado. The other neighborhoods I tour are kind of just going to be like little pockets. This one's kind of all over the place. It's in like two different sections because that river kind of splits it in half. And then within here, it doesn't have that parking that front entryway did. Some of those houses have that. There are some pretty big houses throughout here. There's a current list right now, for example, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 3,000 square feet, $500,000. So that gives you a good idea what a current list is. But the trees are definitely a lot more grown through here compared to some of those newer neighborhoods, of course, just because this one's been here for 20 years now. But yeah, it's gonna definitely have like an older look on these houses. And you know, it might be a good area to find something for a fixer-upper within Frisco. It might be at a high price point, but I know I talked to some people that you know, even a $600,000 house, they'll fix it up and put a renter in it or make it an Airbnb. And then on this left side is Panther Creek, and then that would be the way to the high school. Really close. The high school is going to be about 5 to 10 minutes away from all these neighborhoods I go to, but this neighborhood is the closest to Lone Star. It's actually within walking distance. And then the HOA fee is this one's also going to be the cheapest one compared to the other neighborhoods. This one's $600 per year annual. And they don't really have like a really big amenity center or anything, but they do have some like little parks throughout the neighborhood with some fields. So gives you some areas to play and do stuff. Within this area where we are in Frisco, you're about 40 minutes away from Dallas. You would just take like Main Street down to the tollway and then take that all the way down. Maybe 30 minutes if there's no traffic and that type of stuff, and you can get to the tollway pretty quick. I will say that you guys got to remember there's schools everywhere within here. So even if you're leaving from 7 to 8:30 in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock, keep in mind that there's going to be an extra 15 minutes added on just because of the school zones within here. It is no joke, guys. These school zones are no joke within Frisco. They are no joke. And they'll also get you. The police officers will get you. They have no remorse. right, and then up this way is going to be kind of the other neighborhood. So they're going to be a little bit further north, pushed in, not really along El Dorado or Panther Creek, but they're going to be along 423, kind of on the backside of Hollyhock as well. They're kind of over by those neighborhoods. These aren't master plan communities or anything like that. If you want to see a master plan community within this area, go check out my Hollyhock video. I toured that. That's going to be right by Somerset, which is not the next neighborhood I'm doing, but the last one I'll be doing. The next one I'm doing is Glenview. Glenview is right off 423, so it's pretty easy to get to places because it's off like a major road that moves pretty fast. So this is Glenview. It's across from Frisco Ranch, which is funny. Frisco, I was about to tour Frisco Ranch, but Frisco Ranch is technically in Little Elm. So it wouldn't fall in, oh, wait, hold on guys, roundabout. Hold on, I gotta think for a second, hold on. All right, we're in Glenview now. I don't know, roundabouts get me guys, sorry. That took a lot. So you see, these are more updated houses, gonna have a little bit smaller of a front yard than compared to that other Greyhawk. So if you like a bigger front yard, maybe Greyhawk is more your vibe. That neighborhood and this neighborhood have bigger backyards as well. So if you want like a pool, this has enough room for that. I will say that these neighborhoods right here back up to a cemetery. So if that's not your vibe, or if that is, if you want to be backed up to a cemetery, this neighborhood and Frisco Springs both back up to a cemetery. So that's what you're looking for. I don't really see that option on the MLS, you know? Like, I don't think there's really a check mark on the MLS when I'm doing searches that's like cemetery. Here's a good idea over what a backyard looks like. That one looked a little bit small for a pool, but some of these people do have pools in their backyard. There's also a lot of retaining walls throughout here. When we get into this section, because you're getting kind of closer to 380 and it starts getting really hilly. And so some of these houses are backed up to retaining walls. And since you're kind of on that retaining wall, that person above you is going to be able to kind of look, not quite in your backyard, but pretty close. Some people aren't into that. So just keep that in mind, that within, not the previous neighborhood I toured, but this neighborhood is gonna be hilly, is gonna have retaining walls. And then they got a park up on this side with a basketball, more of an amenity center over here. And then now I think I'm going into Christie Ranch, which is not really the neighborhood I was trying to tour. It's a little bit older of a neighborhood. But Christie Ranch is another good one. I'll do a tour on that. Just the houses in there are priced pretty high. And I wanted to keep this tour kind of below like the $750,000 range. Because the houses in here, all three neighborhoods, the houses in here have closed from anywhere from $300,000 up to $750,000. There is a current list within Somerset that's $800,000, and that would be like one of the new highs in there. Everything's kind of moving quick, but there's nothing really available within this neighborhood, Glenview. They just sold out. But for example, the houses in here, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,400 square feet, $476,000. And then the average price per square foot is $200. And then this neighborhood has the highest HOA fee compared to the other two that were going around. Almost $1,000 a year for HOA fees, which is pretty interesting to me because that seems fairly high and compared to some of the other neighborhoods. But maybe they do stuff for you. I don't completely know exactly what the homeowners association does, or if they do a little bit more extra stuff in here. But this is that side with the hill with the cemetery. So on this left side you see this retaining wall, and then up on that top is the cemetery up there. So a little bit different, you know, a little bit different. It's not, you don't really see that every day in a neighborhood. All right, hold on. I gotta go by one of my favorite houses I just saw. It was up on that corner. I don't know if I gave you guys a good look. And then here was a spec home for the Antares, but they sold out. That was the new construction. That was just putting a little bit more lots in that they had within here. But I would say this one on the corner right here, this white one, gotta be one of the cleanest ones in these neighborhood tours I've seen. I really like that white look. I know I've said it in my previous videos, like I like that white look, but it just looks so clean. another roundabout. This neighborhood is a very hilly though. That's what I'm noticing. They got a lot of walking trails though. More walking trails than Greyhawk. I think Somerset, this next neighborhood I'm gonna go to, is not gonna really be, you know, as hilly and have as many walking trails. I think it's gonna be more close-knit, smaller community. It is gonna have bigger houses, more expensive houses within it. But this neighborhood and the next neighborhood, Somerset, they both started getting developed within here 2018, 2019, so it's a bunch of new construction. Here's some front yards with retaining walls on them too. I'm not really a big fan of that. It kind of looks weird with like a railing up to your house. Turning on Little Ranch right now. If I went right, it kind of takes you down a dirt road and out to Teal, and then Teal could take you out to Main Street, and then if on this left side is the main street that you're off of, which is 423, and this will take you up to 380 if you wanted to go out to Denton as well. So not only can you take 423 down to the tollway, like if you're going out to the DFW airport or something like that, but then you're also close to 380 if you want to go out to Prosper or McKinney, anything like that. And don't want to cut through like Main Street and El Dorado and the slower streets that go through Frisco where all the traffic is. However, there is traffic on 380. 380 is getting a little crazy right now. I've been talking to some people that bought houses out in Union Park, out in Windsong Ranch, and they are fed up with the amount of traffic that is along 380. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you're looking at those communities that are up north in that area, there is a good amount of traffic along 380 at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then from about 3:30 to 7 p.m. at night. 423 and 380 it's one of the most popular intersections in Frisco in the Little Elm area. So if you're living anywhere around there, it is going to be a pain. Just a heads up. There's also a lot of accidents along there. It's just a crazy intersection. It really is. All right, so now this is Somerset, still off 423, and then a little bit closer to 380. And then on this left side is the development Travis. That's an apartment complex that they're building. They got another neighborhood back in there as well. So here's Somerset Park. Oh God, here we go. Another roundabout. Hold on, give me one sec, guys. Hold on, we're just gonna get out of it. Gotta get out of it. Gotta get out. All right, so Somerset, here we go. 420,000 to 775,000. What has closed in here? They have a current list, like I said, $800,000, 4 bed, 5 bath, 4,000 square feet. So that's pretty expensive compared to those other prices. You can get a, pretty good sized house over in Greyhawk for $300,000 less. So this neighborhood's also by the PGA headquarters in that area. It's by some of the new schools and new Frisco ISD things that they're developing in here as well. So you're close to those new developments. So if you're doing something with the PGA, any of these neighborhoods that I've toured would be good areas to live in if you're working for that or doing that. Or if you're into golf and you like being around golf courses, any of these areas are going to be close to some of the new stuff that the PGA is creating within here. This is the newest neighborhood. 2019 is when this started getting built. The average price per square foot is $210. And then the HOA fee in here is $750 annual. Seems like a good amount of people have Christmas lights up though, so it'd probably be cool going through this neighborhood at night, seeing everybody's lights up. I'm gonna be doing a tour over Deerfield. That is like the Christmas capital neighborhood tour over there. So I'm gonna be doing a neighborhood that's over in Plano. Be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be like a Christmas light tour, which is pretty cool. The builder in here is Coventry Homes. I've done some tours over Coventry Homes. If you want to see some of that, I know Wild Ridge kind of has the same feel to this neighborhood, and that one's kind of along the lake. So if you're into the lake and you want to be around Lake Louisville, go check out my Wild Ridge. That's over in Oak Point, which is just about 15 minutes away from here. And then there's that current list right there. They don't have mailboxes, but this is where the mailbox is at. Right here is where you pick up in those black boxes. And then they don't have really an amenity center within here. They kind of just have this little park right here. But you're in a good location for other things, like there's plenty of retail, plenty of shopping. There's academy and that type of stuff down the road. Actually, let me show you guys what is right by this. That's gonna do it for those three neighborhoods, showing you that. Those are kind of the top neighborhoods that people are kind of looking at, that they like, that are still within like a reasonable price range, especially within Frisco. It seems like Frisco just keeps getting more and more expensive. You go into the MLS and you type, you know, $350,000, $400,000 into it trying to look at houses, and there's nothing available really for that price at like a 2-story house. So I'm gonna go into their retail area, show you guys what that looks like. They got a CVS pharmacy on here. They got a whole bunch of shopping on the other side of 380 as well. They also have a Kroger marketplace across the street too, with a gas station. So that's close too if you want to do groceries. The nearest Walmart's down 423. That's about 10-15 minutes away. They have a Starbucks on this corner, Firestone. We got an Academy in this right-hand corner. Here's an IHOP, Starbucks. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one right here. Chipotle. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go visit my link tree, connect with me, send me a message if you're looking to buy, sell within the DFW area, of course. I keep saying this to you guys. You already know the deal. Go down there, it's within the link. Leave a comment about what other areas you want me to go tour. I'm starting to see more people come through the channel, leaving comments. I really do appreciate that. So thanks guys. Peace. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.